Another view of a webcam down there on the Bateman's Bay Bar. Welcome to another update on a developing tropical scene in the southern hemisphere. Invest 95S is currently located 8.9 degrees south, 109.8 degrees east. Winds have picked up and now 30 knots. Central pressure is now 1000 millibars. Here's a look at some NOAA floaters on the system. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has upgraded their position. They've issued a tropical cyclone alert, which means that a tropical cyclone could form within the next day or two. The Bureau of Meteorology over there in WA have also upgraded their position, and the information is on their tropical cyclone 3-day outlook. And to the rest of 95S, we have a very stubborn 96S. And thanks to Levi Cowan for having a fantastic but information valued packed website. Here's some tracks on the 95S, and Tropical Tidbits website is his website. And as mentioned previously, when viewing non-official weather information, caution has to be applied because the picture does change. The latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide, and there's a tropical signal I think in the Bay of Bengal, and I'm keeping an eye on the South Pacific region to the southeast of Bougainville Island. Now a look at a couple of models for the Indian Ocean region, and look at 96S, which is the western one. 95 is below it. Now there's also a possible signal. It could be that one to the north of Darwin that could track towards the Indian Ocean region, but as I've mentioned many times, it's far too early what's going to say. But look at those possible low pressure systems. And 96S could merge with 95, and 95 becoming the dominant player. Now we look at the 850 millibar geopotential height and cyclonic vorticity. And it's the rotation, the area in red and dark brown. And it's out to 120 hours. The NCEP GFS They have it tropical cyclone status. The CMC, which is the Canadian model, they don't want to have anything to do with it, although if you look at the coding on the right hand side of the screen, it could drop to 980. Now, one of my favourites, the upper level divergence. And I'm looking at the area east of the Solomon Islands wind shear. We will continue to bring updated information on this developing scene. This is deep layer wind shear. We still got 96 invests to have a look at. Biometeorology also has severe thunderstorm warnings in place. 850 millibar vorticity. The area north of Darwin and, as mentioned, east of the Solomon Islands. This is one of the satellite views of the Australian region and to its west, and you can definitely see 96. That doesn't look healthy, and the smaller one is 95. Here's the latest from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, and there's no yellow. 96 medium, 95 S up to high. And here's their image on 95S. Now we look at wind shear for the western region, and there's not very much room for either of the systems to move. The shear tendency, and it looks like the wind shear is going to pick up to the south of 95, and the 850 millibar vorticity